This video is going to cover vectors. Let's first start with the definition of a vector. So a vector is derived from the Latin vehire, meaning to carry, and it's a quantity that has both magnitude, so like speed, and direction. You're going to see these a lot in physics. It's customary to represent a vector by using an arrow. The length of the arrow represents the magnitude, and of the vector, and the arrowhead indicates the direction of the vector. Many quantities in physics can be represented by vectors. For example, the velocity of an aircraft, it shows the direction of movement, and the length of it shows the speed. If an aircraft speeds up, then the arrow gets lengthened, and if an aircraft changes directions, then there's a new arrow that ends up coming in from that. So you can see here this blue vector is longer than the black one, which shows that the speed of the airplane was faster when it was going in the blue direction than when it was going in the black direction. Vectors are denoted with a bold character or written with an arrow over the top of the letter. For example, in the graph to the right, this vector is called PQ because it starts at point P and goes to point Q, and you draw an arrow showing that. Starts at point P, goes to point Q. If the vector is renamed V, sometimes we'll end up just calling it V for a vector, then it can also be written as a bold V. The length of the vector is represented by the length of the line segment and is written as this. So this represents the magnitude of the vector. The orientation of the line segment indicates the direction of the vector, in this case, possible northeast. Two vectors that are equal have the same magnitude and direction. So for example, we can say that these three vectors are equal because they're going in the same exact direction. For example, this one goes up 3 over 4, up 3 over 4, up 3 over 4. So those are the same direction, and they also have the same magnitude. They're the exact same length. So what we can end up saying is that this vector here, which goes from P to Q, so P to Q, starting at P, ending at Q, is equal to the vector that starts at R and goes to S, and is also equal to the vector that starts at T and goes to U.